Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. It is December 17th of 2025. Today was kind of an interesting session. I ended up stepping away a bit early. I no longer had the desire to trade today once the Topstep servers crashed. So couldn't get in on trades, and then I stepped away. They got rebooted and then a setup appeared, which is a little bit annoying, but to be fair, I'm a little mad at myself lately. This last month has just been like a lot of me beating myself up because like I don't want to trade, but I want to trade, and then it's a whole mess. But anyways, to kind of show you what we were looking for, I was looking for longs throughout the day. We have a break in our favor here, another break in our favor right here. Not break in our favors, but structural breaks. So we are respecting this 4-hour order block right here. Oh, where'd that go? Red. And then from there I jump down to the 1 hour. At this point in time, when I was looking at it in the morning, we kind of had these breaks to the upside here. So really, this 1 hour order block here is being respected. And from there, I jump down to the 15-minute as well. Right here. 15-minute order block, 1 hour order block. I think a new order block had formed, so really I could have, it's internal of the original order block anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but we have a lot of bullish confluences going to the upside here. Now, another thing to note was there was potential counter trend areas, so right here as well. So I wanted to be aware of this area. So what ended up happening? So 6 a.m. originally, I'm gonna get rid of this one here. Originally, what I wanted to see was for price to come back into this area and kind of give me a PA level after the liquidity grab, because at this point here, this right here is already the third break, so we're already bullish. So when I was looking at this here in the morning, if I got the pullback into one of these higher time frame confluences, I really wanted to make sure to watch out for the breaks to the downside, because that could invalidate the setup, right? If that was the case, then I would have just waited for new breaks in my favor and I would trade to the upside. What ended up happening is we kind of just went straight up to this 4-hour draw on liquidity. From there, I was open to the idea of counter trending, but after I saw this giant candle come down, I didn't want to look for the counter anymore. It's a decent reaction from that area of interest. And I wanted to see price tap into this 15-minute order block and then give me a PA level. Price ended up not tapping into the 15-minute order block and just gave a PA level right here. Now, you could have taken this trade right here and ended up being like break even. Let's say you went for 60 ticks. 60, come on. You would have hit a 1-to-1 and gone break even. Now again, this is not something I was interested in at all, because again, I wanted to see price tap into this 15-minute order block and then give me a PA level. Because technically we haven't had two breaks to the downside yet, confirming that the counter trend scenario or liquidity was grabbed. Now, pretty much it was actually right around here is when Topstep servers crashed, and then around 8:20, 8:30-ish, I called it a day. And now I'm kind of regretting it because the servers went back on and there is actually a setup here. So I could have considered this as my new break in my favor, right? And then we have a ton of liquidity being grabbed. Overall the swing was grabbed, but this wick transfers from here to here to here to here to here. So we don't have any breaks to the downside at all. And our P level sits right here. We have an up down candle. It's formed at 9:30, so still valid within our session. I most likely would have done in this scenario probably the 5-minute candle closure. So it's not very pretty for sure. Let's see. Yeah, there's no 1-minute situation here at all. So I most likely would have gone with the 5-minute candle closure. If I think about it in real time, let's see, PA level formed, 9:35 opens, 9:35, right? We shoot, we come up. Ooh, let's see what happens if I got in here. This is a really ugly area to get in on, but I probably would have done something like maybe 45 ticks. The only thing about doing wow, ooh, okay. There's 3 scenarios, right? This luckily hit full TP as well. Let's see where 1-to-1 sits. 1-to-1. Okay, we didn't get stopped out at break even, but this is exactly at full TP. I probably would have had to manually close because it probably wouldn't have done it for me. That would have been super annoying if I didn't manually close and it came all the way back to break even. So scenario 1 is probably most likely what would have happened is 1 minute. So again, PA level formed, right? At the end of pretty much like 9:35 it forms. So 9:35 the candles are open. I would have done, so the first thing I could have done is 1 minute EMA, candle closure past EMA and P level, this candle right here. Or I could have done a retest on it, right? Somewhere like this. But let's just say I did it right there. This would have been scenario 1. TP was hit. Scenario 2 is I just do the 5-minute candle closure in itself, and I would have probably done, let's say again, 45 ticks. Full TP achieved. Scenario 3 is pretty much just another 1-minute EMA candle closure right here. But ideally, most likely, I think the most ideal situation is the 5-minute candle closure. But again, like knowing my strategy, it's whatever entry that presents itself first to me. So I most likely would have done the 1-minute candle closure past the EMA as well as the PA level. So something like this. And seeing how far it closed above, I might have waited. Let's just say I got in halfway here. P level, let's go 40, and then full take profit achieved here. Something like that. So some learning notes is, again, I kind of have like this on and off trading mindset right now. I'm really ready to call it a year, but I really want to pass these accounts, and I can't seem to stick to a decision. Because I got up, before 6 on time, marked up the charts, and then Topstep crashed, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna call it a day. But if I had stuck around until the end of session, then I could have gone in on this trade. Yeah. Tomorrow is Thursday, and I'm kind of noticing with this strategy is the T days, Tuesdays and Thursdays is when I have really good setups. So hopefully we catch something tomorrow and maybe Friday. Yeah. So yeah, we will see you guys for tomorrow.